My ex's family was collecting over $250K a year in fraud, and I had the perfect way to expose them. When I was 19, I dated this girl from a deeply religious, homeschooled family. Sweet, innocent, sheltered, the whole package. Her dad owned a construction company until he got injured at work. His arm was caught in a garage door, and he went on permanent disability. That's when things started getting weird. Within 6 months of her dad's injury, all 4 kids suddenly started getting diagnosed with mental health issues. Depression, anxiety, ADHD, learning disabilities, you name it. Her mom would accompany each of them to doctor appointments and do all the talking. They had the same family doctor, who was apparently very understanding. One night, my ex broke down and told me the truth. Her mom had coached her on exactly what symptoms to describe to fake dyslexia. She'd practiced answers with her before appointments. All 4 kids were doing the same thing with different conditions. They were all put on SSI as adults, with the checks going directly to their mother. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. The mom then became the official registered caregiver for all 4 of her adult children through the state program. She was collecting $16 per hour per kid as their PCA, personal care assistant. Do the math. That's $64 per hour, 40 hours a week, for 4 people who needed 0 actual care, over $10,000 a month, tax-free, while spending exactly 0 time actually caring for them. My ex showed me her mom's pay statement once. She knew it was wrong, but felt trapped. Her siblings knew too. They were all living at home, not allowed to work real jobs, and completely dependent on the system their mom had built. Meanwhile, her mom was getting her nails done twice a week, driving a brand new SUV, and taking spa weekends. After dating for over a year, my ex started talking about moving in with me. I had a decent job and made enough for both of us. She was fully capable of working. There was nothing actually wrong with her, and I wanted to help her break free from this situation. She finally got the courage to tell her mom she was moving out. Her mom completely lost it, screaming, crying, saying my ex was financially ruining the family, that her selfish decision would destroy everything they'd built. The PCA payments would stop the moment she moved out of the family home. Then her mom turned on me, said I was only interested in my ex's SSI check, which I literally wanted her to cancel. Blamed my faith because I went to a different church denomination. Said I was brainwashing her daughter. Her dad started threatening to physically harm me, calling me at work, showing up at my apartment. My ex was being torn apart. I could see it destroying her. I wasn't going to force her to choose between me and her family, even though her family was clearly toxic. She broke up with me a week later. I was devastated. We'd been together for 18 months, and I genuinely loved her, but I knew I had to move on. A few months earlier, trying to do something nice, I'd bought her parents Christmas gifts. Premium tickets to see Journey, her mom's favorite band. Cost me $400. They were thrilled. Now it was 7 months later. I'd been accepted into a nicer apartment closer to my job, but I was about $300 short on the security deposit. I needed that apartment. My current lease was ending, and I'd already given notice. Then I remembered the tickets. I logged into my Ticketmaster account. The concert was in 2 weeks. The resale button was right there. I sold those tickets in under an hour for $425, got my apartment locked down that same day. 2 weeks later, my phone absolutely exploded. Texts from my ex, her siblings, even her dad, all calling me every name in the book. Apparently they'd driven 3 hours to the venue, dressed up, excited for their big night out. Got to the gate and scanned their phones. Nothing. No tickets found. They tried finding a scalper, tried buying from people outside. The show was completely sold out and nobody was selling. They drove 3 hours back home with nothing. My ex sent me one final text. "You made my parents so mad. How could you do this?" I looked at that message for a long time. Then I smiled, blocked her number, and never looked back.